One person here with one mic. That's crazy.
Boy, then I hop in. You know. I want to give a shout out for my bad. My bad, y'all. That life. But yeah, man. Right now it's about exactly, I would say, about 10 o'clock over here where I'm at. I want to first give a big shout out to Cali Media. I want to give a big shout out to Spill Records. You know what I'm saying? I give a shout out to all of our partnerships, everybody. If you know, you know. Shout out everybody, right? Um, I want to give a big announcement. Um, all the way starting from, let's just say, if you know, you know, you'll be seeing a lot more of me. As you guys know, I'm from Southeast LA, right? Um, who knows where you guys will or won't see me? Let's just say you'll be seeing a lot more of me. I've been doing a lot of work. God's been doing a lot of work in my life, for my family, for my team, for everybody, and everything just pointing towards where it's coming. So, without a further ado, I want to give a shout out to the whole team. And Frank for letting me come on here. Shout out to SR Broadcast. If you guys don't know, tap in, go subscribe on YouTube to Cali Media and SR Broadcast. If you haven't, it's your boy, music artist Six Deuce. Um, Part of SR Broadcast, Spill Records, and A&R Talent Scout. So I want to start off with, for any artist looking to elevate their career. I'm not these scam artists, snakes, oil salesmen. All legitimate. I have my own work. My own proof is in the pudding for what I've done for myself. I invested in my own line of work to show you guys what I can do for you. And you can't fake numbers, especially on YouTube these days. So I don't want to get too deep. Just, if you need all the way from Spotify placements, Billboard placement, radio spins, you guys need a bunch of connections. Shout TTE, Two Turn Empire, 417 OPM for hiring your boy at their studio. That's one of the announcements. So if you want to tap in with your boy with A&R work, let me know. And if you want proof, we got statistics, we got all that. And again, you can't fake on a lot of these platforms now, because how Meta has it is they're taking down fake views, fake bots. So I couldn't fake it if I wanted to. So y'all can either see it for yourself. What can I help y'all with? I ain't selling y'all nothing. What can I help y'all with? There's a difference, because even though it costs, a salesman just trying to sell you something. I'm providing a service. There's a difference. But yeah, the second big news is we're looking for female artists to sign. Okay, to Spill Records. We have not opened up the books in about a year. Even before then, it was like, whoo, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Even though we've been around for about 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You know what I mean? We're close to almost 8 to 9, probably 10 years, So we're looking, and see, here's the thing. We're not looking, in no disrespect, um more specific with the how can I say, the honor to work with the women we will end up working with. I'm not looking to I hope I'm gonna troll for these words, but I'm not trying to sexualize, I'm not trying to uh use our platform and our record label for the wrong reasons. No, we're looking for hardworking women. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for women that are willing to put that work in, and we can help them out elevate their career and be a part of Spill Records. And we both elevate together, because that's a misconception. I feel like a lot of people, and because it ruins the game, pretty much what I'm getting at here. There's a lot of weird dudes and weird females in the industry that mess it up for people like me, you know what I mean, or mess it up for other people, because that's a thing. Like, shout out to the females I work with, all the way from music, all the way from networking. But a lot of people know that there's a lot of weirdos out there that are just trying to prey on women, be weird, or there's no disrespect to women out there, but they just don't take it serious. Most of them, and I'm not trying to sound sexist, biased, not all that extra stuff, misogynistic, none of that. I'm just keeping a real buck of what it is, because I don't look at gender. Um, I don't look at none of that. But I did notice, and it did dawn on me, we don't have no women in Spill Records, and we want to change that. We want to give an opportunity equally in the field, not just to men. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a male dominated field. Shout out to all the women doing their thing, dominating, you know what I mean? Because a gang of them out there, all the way from Snow to the Product, all the way back down. We can say names on names on names, but there's a lot of dope females already, but we're looking to expand, and we're looking for a producer. The requirements for the producer is, mind you, and even for the artist, we don't want to own nothing. We're not going to 360 you. We don't want to own your masters. We don't want to own your royalties. You guys will just get signed on a contract as an employee to Spill Records. As I'm an employee as well, there's no special treatment. It's just legitimate titles on paperwork, right? But yeah, we're not looking to steal nothing for nobody. We want to go legit. We're offering management services, of course, because we are going to manage you if we sign you. A&R services, guaranteed monthly shows, guaranteed all sorts of opportunities that I'm sure you guys are looking for. And the requirements for the three women, we're asking professionality, hard work. There's going to be certain requirements, nothing crazy, just like we are asking a quota that you do have to fill, monthly. We're expecting once a year an album. We're expecting at least one song per month. And we'll help provide that along the way. I know things ain't cheap, but at the same time, we're trying to build a strong team. We have a strong team and we're building it stronger. So that's my words. Anybody interested? We are going to be looking for candidates, putting videos out soon. But shout out to Frank. Go ahead, man.
On the Spill Records label, right? So your music videos are on us. If you're part of our team, you want a music video. Only thing I ever ask is that your dates are on point. You're gonna show up. You have your location set, and you're ready to go. Professionally shoot and get up out of there, right? Like all that run around circles and yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Like so, what I'm trying to get at is if you anybody who is interested, down from photo shoots to video shoots, homie. It's on the label. We take care of you in all aspects, right? And if you go to anywhere else, bro, anybody else, I don't care who it is. And a lot of fools don't like me because this is the reason.
I think it froze.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know
you're
what
back.
picked me up.
No, you're back.
Back to what I was saying, dog. A lot of fools don't like me because let's be honest. A lot of these podcasters that have numbers, they don't care how good you can rap. You could be the best fucking rapper, but you don't have the numbers on the screen. They don't even gonna look at you because they be posting the stupidest shit, dog. Just because they does numbers, or they post some fools that pay $300 to get seen for like few hours, and their music is garbage. There's a lot of that, you know. Richmond, salute to Richmond, man. Listen, on this channel, the north, the south, the west, the east, the south part, North Korea, West Korea, everybody's welcome, dog. It's all about respect when you come up on the channels, dog. I don't disrespect nobody. We're professionals and we're trying to have you know, I've been gone for a little bit because I've been working and taking care of my family and making sure that everything's put first. And me and the homies decided to we're gonna start moving shit faster and hitting it harder. So here we are. You know what I mean? But the reason why we haven't been on YouTube much is because we really have we really have busy lives. You know. But hey, there's fools up on here all day. Hey, if you could do it, hey, salute to that, man, for real. But I can't, bro. I have to go to work, and then YouTube is always last. My bad, guys. But that's just the way it is. But yeah, what I was saying is all the videos and video photo shoots will be in the come in your package, right? And that's coming from me, right? Like I'm telling you guys, like that's part of your guys' package, and the homie will throw it in there. So of course there'll be a reasonable number of videos, right? Because editing and filming and it's a lot of work. It's not just film and boom, you're done, right? Nah, man. The editing has to be the longest part, but I'll try to get my shit done within the first day or two. That really me. That's just really me. Um, because if you shoot a video, you want to get it out as soon as you can. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get it out to whoever has to deal with it, your job's done. You don't have no more stress. You know.
If you know, you know. Nah, but you made.
Bro, real shit. You know. Go ahead, six.
I actually want to just piggyback off of that. So that's exactly it. Mind you, had a long day, long week. Holidays coming up. I'm in the middle. I don't want to say too much, but like I say, you guys be seeing a lot more of your boy. That's all I could say. And I'm in the works with a lot of things right now, you know. And shout out all the way for Spill Records, Pod Production, SR Broadcast, Cali Media, shout out One Ground TV, shout out Two Turn Empire, Former 7 OPM. But yeah, for the three female artists, we're looking for again three female artists, one producer. And again, as far as producer goes, we are gonna do our very best and due diligence to take care of you in all aspects, all the way from marketing to tools you will need, and go from there. For the female artists, all the way from shows to music videos covered to studio sessions. Now, mind you, we can get more into detail and talk about it later. Nothing is free in life. So what we mean by what it comes with is the basics. And at the same time, the artist needs to put in that work. You can't invest in somebody and expect everything to be free. You're not putting no reciprocation. You're not putting no effort. We're setting up these shows. You're not showing up. We're getting these studio sessions. You're coming out, not making no song. You're just flipping your hair, smoking a little weed, thinking it's cute. That's not what we're trying to hire. I'm not trying to hire models. I'm not trying to hire 304s. I'm not, no disrespect to my real women out there. I'm just keeping it honest. The same way the people on my team, they're my brothers and they know, brothers or not, it's still a business at the end of the day. We got to run this professional because for me, it's not about money. It's about my integrity. It's about our integrity. It's about how we hold ourselves because, like any business, when you work, right, you hear about the good businesses like, oh no, work with him. Bro's professional, etc. X, Y, Z, and B. And then you hear about these other fools. They're weird. They hit on girls in a weird way and try to take advantage of them. And they're only really working with them because they're trying to be creeps, or dudes are shisty, scamming fools, or just all around bad people, right? I'm not acting like I'm perfect, but anybody that knows they work with me is that I have a lot of resources and only getting more. But compared to a lot of people, because there's no comparison, you're not ever supposed to compare. I've done a lot more with a lot less than these fools with these big boy studios. Like Sugar Free says it. You know what I'm saying? Done a lot more. Like they say in this video, he did a lot more with a pen and a nickel than he did, you know what I'm saying, making the beats and everything, getting down, than most of these dudes in these big boy studios struggle to do. So if you're interested and you want to take it seriously, you're looking to not just go to local shows all the way from Los Angeles to Las Vegas to Colorado. We got connections in New Mexico, Arizona. We got connections in Missouri. So if you guys are looking to expand with videography and a team that's going to take care of you, be loyal, get you what you need, and you want to put in that work, you guys tap in with Six Dudes. Hit me up at number 6DEUCE_101. And again, who'll be handling our videographer work, our head videographer, Cali Media, Frank. You know, he signed Spill Records with us. And I want to shout out my boy Arsic, DGOS, D Pit Bulls is his kennel. Go check him out. He believes in a working dog, not the, you know what I'm saying? Not you guys just breeding dogs and mistreating them and, trying to make them look cool, but they can't even breathe, crooked legs, not none of that. My boy believes in building healthy dogs how they were meant to be. He's head of security, so you guys are serious. We are going to be looking for this next year, other than the one producer and three females, three more securities to add to the list. So let me know. Shout my boy RC, head of security. You're going to be seeing a lot of him more. We ain't going to say too much. If you know, you know. You'll see him when you see him. You know what I'm saying? You'll see him when you see him. Shout out head of security. Shout out everybody. But that's what we got rocking for y'all. I got to give a big shout out to Frank for allowing me to say all this and for help making this happen. Shout out Winner's Back, the other CEO to Spill Records. He's a Marine right now doing his thing out there in Camp Pendleton, all that. You feel me? So shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody. Shout out my brother Tris, ODG, Rome, Free Problems, The Low. Shout out to you, Frank. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to our partnership. Shout out to all of our sponsors. They know who they are, man. I think it's on mute, hermano, unless I'm tripping. Nah, you're good. You're good.
Weird, right? What's going on with you though? What's that?
thing. These 2 shows we got coming up. We got one in March on my birthday. Shout out Those Pop Productions, you know what I mean? High Notes Part 2. We didn't get that popping. Shout out all the sponsors. And then we got April, you know, shout out to Turn Empire 417 OPM. They're gonna have Spill Records, PHP, and shout out Brown Players too. I want y'all to go check them out. They might slide down, but for sure will come down March. So y'all grab y'all tickets, bro, because we're gonna be in downtown LA with it. From what I know, I can't give y'all the exact address yet, just out of respect for the other faculty members that are handling it. But it will be in the downtown LA area, March 13th. It's gonna be an all ages hip hop event, from my understanding. And we gonna get it. We gonna get it. Y'all tap in. Y'all want to network. Y'all want to see what's up. Shout out all full events nationwide. Iceberg, MC Live, SS Silent, Still City Hustlers. Who else? Shout out my boy King Achilles. He's down there sponsoring it. You know, boxing coach. He gonna get your boy right. I ain't gonna say too much with that. Let's just say, man, y'all thought I was dangerous before. Shout King Achilles. Y'all don't even know. You know what I mean? Because mind you, you can't always have this.
Looked at his page like, oh shit, what? Like, I was like, whoa, wow, what's up, dog? Like, hell yeah! If I saw like the homie fall right away, I'm like, what? Trip out? Like, hell yeah, that's what's up, fool. It's the kind of people I want to be, that I want to follow. You know what I'm saying? Productive people. You feel me? I don't want to just follow just a bunch of dummies. You know?
One of those fools. And I ain't saying I look at him like that, because I look at all homies respectfully as a man, and you know what I'm saying? No Diddy, but some people know Pod, you know, strong man, you know, strong leaders. There's no reason to even say that for that, but fools be making stuff weird. Point is, shout out to him, bro, for being one of those, and is you as well. A lot of people I've met in my life, but including you guys specifically, is that like one thing he showed me, bro, is work hard, he'll pay off, because bro, he one of those fools. I ain't saying there's no homo either, fool. Just it's just a trip to, you know, me and him are on the smaller scale, you know what I'm saying, height wise, but homeboy takes off his shirt and all Diddy fools are like you know, you see pit bulls flex, fool. It's like so I'm just like trip out, fool. So that's why they say size don't matter, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, I know fools that vice versa. Because believe it or not, you know what's crazy, fool? I have had, and see, I'm a shorter dude. I have had more trouble fighting the shorter fools than I have the taller fools. It's crazy. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It trips me out, but it ain't necessarily about being short or tall. My whole point is, dog, get fit. If you believe in yourself, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these dudes out here that just, you know, talk a good one, but all they do is naz it all day, do drugs all day, do nonsense all day, smoking blunts all day. And even me, I recognize that at 25, like, bro, do you want to be that 40-year-old fool with your grandkids going, like, nah, fool, that's out, dog. You know, so even me, homie, let's just say, shout King Achilles, y'all gonna see. I let my action show a lot coming all the way from there. But yeah, man, that's just some of the few. We're looking for a producer. I repeat, 3 female artists to sign, and we'll be looking for security soon. And not that we need it, it's just one of those. It's another thing I want to say, because don't get me wrong, right? Because there is a difference. People got to understand there's a difference between the scary dudes that have security and what do you think banks have security for? Because they have to protect their assets, not because they're scared. You know what I mean? But there is a difference. There's dudes that are straight up, oh, I'm big dog, but then as soon as they go somewhere, they have 20 fools around them. That's what I'm saying. Those the fools you're like, okay. But then you gotta understand, not everybody's from the streets. So you can't blame, like, for example, Neon. Neon, he's a big streamer. He walks around with security for why? Because whether he can handle it himself or not, he got to protect his assets, and he's his own asset. So these short-minded, tunnel brain dudes that don't know about how real business works. That's why you get these J Cats online. It's always the broke dudes from the stands. I would have done this. It's always these woulda, shoulda, coulda ass fools. It's always these fools that tell you what they would have done, right? And it always amazes me, Frank. It always amazes me.
They be the ones that don't got nothing going for them. It's sad, dog. I hope Listen, I don't want anybody to not have something going for themselves. I don't care if it's even picking up cans, dog. Like you, that's part of like you have to have something going, homie. You know what I mean? Like, and if people say oh they're scary, they're gonna, homie, listen, dog. We're not we're homies, right? We're homies in real life, but when it comes down to it, we're building a business. I mean, we're not building a backyard party. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. It shows that your brain's tiny because you can't understand that. When you have a business, there's certain rules you got to go by to make sure that your guests, not even you, not even me, not even the homie right here, because if something was to pop up, we're the first ones gonna go out there and figure out what the fuck's going on. So security doesn't fucking matter for us. Well, it matters for security for the kid, for the kids, or for whoever shows up. I mean, not for us, dog. The fuck?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't bulletproof, and they ain't stopped making straps when they made yours. So be careful. That's all I'm saying, man. You ain't the only one with knives. You ain't the only one with straps. So that's why I tell people it's about being smart, not about being scared.
Ooh. It's like, give me your computer charger. Hell no, that shit's expensive. Fool. Fucking MacBook cables are hella expensive. Get the fuck away from my shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It don't those cheap ass chargers. It won't even power the laptop. You know.
More from us in person. Let's just say, let's just say this without saying too much. I probably already have, but I don't care. If y'all looking for the next few months in person around the surrounding Nevada and California area, let's just say I'll be able to conduct those in person a lot more often soon. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna do live interviews in general over the phone, so the area don't matter. But I'm talking about y'all gonna see me on foot, like I told y'all. What did I say last year? Remember I told you? I think it was not even 7 months ago. I was like, bro, next year we're gonna be on foot. You're gonna see me everywhere. Wooty whoop. I don't do that yapping. See, these other dudes get on the camera. I believe in God, put God first. He makes it all happen and it falls in place, bro. And I like to manifest, bro, straight up. And hey, look at it now. Without saying too much, I'm literally doing what I said I was gonna do. So just know for all the ones that were sleeping on us, that I was just tucked away in the shadows. All the fools that like to yap it, saying I'm out of state. And my bad, they can't afford a plane ticket and travel and be with their family, and they're stuck in a one street mindset. Whatever. My whole point is that's how you know, like we repeat. And we're not thinking we're better than nobody, because here's the difference. I want people to have knowledge. I actually pray for the ignorance. They eventually gain consciousness to their ignorance and they understand how real business works and not just how the streets work, bro. Because the streets are cool, right? We all know what it is. You from there, you know what time it is. But keep the streets to the streets. We've said it 100 times before. You can't walk up in $1 million room and start set tripping and gang banging, bro. You're gonna get thrown out so fast. You're gonna get what? Come on, bro. So for all these fake internet thugs that are on here, like, homie, I wouldn't do this. You wouldn't do it because you don't even have your own business. You wouldn't do it because you don't even have nothing going on. Half the fools saying they wouldn't do this or that don't even have shit going on in the first place. You know, that's all I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm getting at.
You had a room with your mom for in her house. Kick back, fool. Sit down somewhere. Fuck that, okay, shit.
Is to really be a man, homie, because a real man can lose it all a bunch of times and get it right back, no hesitation, homie. It's funny how I see a lot of these fools, and I'm not saying it like, because again, I thank God where I'm at, that I have opportunities others don't, because I still think of that, all the way from having two working arms and legs. But at the same time, I see fools that throw away their blessings and don't even see that. You got fools that are well able, you got fools that can do all that, but instead they'd rather cry from a comment section. See me, I'm the type, I'll call something out. I got an opinion. I'll stand on it. I won't backpedal, and I'm the type to follow through on what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type to, hey, bro, I'm gonna go do this, throw that show. I'm gonna do it. Hey, I'm gonna go get this feature with this artist. Ask the team. I got same with them. They tell me they're gonna get something done. Spill Records gets it done. So y'all can either talk to the fools from the bleachers hating, or we can network. We can humble up. We can make some money together and double up, because that's how I look at stuff, bro. I'm not better than not a soul. God made me equal to everybody except the chomos and pedals. They can burn slow. Except the J Cats, they can burn slow. Other than that, bro, I thank God for another day. I thank God for the supporters. I thank God for the team He put around me, because that's another cliche that needs to get knocked out that way. All this me, I could, man, half these dudes out here don't realize it takes a village. It takes a village for a reason. Get some solid folks around you, bro. Stop being ignorant, and it's okay to have help. I got all these dudes out here talking about what they did or didn't do, and that's a problem, because even right now where I'm at in life, and I talk about it Frank all the time, it's like a car. We're not going to argue about, oh, well, the engine is more important than the ignition. Oh, the ignition is more important. My whole point, what I'm getting at, everything that makes a car run. Something as small as a little sensor can mess up your whole car. So that's what I'm trying to get at. People take for granted the small things, and some people get too big headed and talk about what they're doing instead of going, hey, you know what? We run one whole machine. We're a team and we make this whole machine run. Does it really fucking matter who's on the brakes? Does it really matter who's on the engine? Does it really matter who's on the window? Because at the end of the day, all these parts are important, and you don't know how important they are until they're missing. So that's why I always treat everybody equally. I'm always wanting to play my part, whether one day it's right there helping the homie, or I'm on stage, or I'm not the one on stage. I'm right there in the crowd clapping. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's a lot of people that don't see that they just need to humble up, stick to their team, be grateful for who's next to them, stay loyal, and don't look down on the next man.
Does not have something going for themselves. Not like we don't make the people. The people come made. They come with their own shit, all their own. They already got, for instance, the homie Winter's back, a Marine homie, a fucking Marine dog. Salute to the homie, man. That's awesome, dog. Real shit. Like, so it's just like the homie right here. That another CEO right here. This homie, I've seen Six Deuce, met him on YouTube. I met him in real life too, but I've seen a homie start with a dream, and then now being the A&R of a studio and over here where he's at, coming to Cali to promote people, having shows. Like, homie, fuck, dog. We all have something going for us, and then the people that do sign with us, we have multiple platforms for promotion, homie, and not just like we get on our platforms, we get a good amount of interaction, real interaction, not fake shit. None of this shit we do is fake. That's what people never understand. And you can actually go, you can find out if somebody's faking it. If you guys want to look at it, you guys can look into it. But just know everything's genuine, you know. And if you give us helpful, if you join the label and you just gotta put out the same energy that basically, the positive energy, and it all works, you know.
Ask you to pay them back. What other record label investing in you, and all they're asking for loyalty is hard work and participation. Nothing more, nothing less. We're not taking your masters, we're not taking your royalties, we're not sitting here stealing percentages. Ask one artist from our team if I have ever taken one piece of any percentage from their stuff unless it was given. Because I respect, I also, the team, they come to me and I respect, like, hey, bro, I wanna this song or this, man, I wanna smack Spill Records on it, so the record label gets a percentage. See, I don't take that from nobody. I don't ever go, hey, Frank, everything you do, bro, you got it. Nah, bro. I thank God that they willingly stamp it, that they do it, that they whatever. But because I'm not
That shit on my neck every day. Look at that shit, man. Feel bad. Real record, baby. Hmm.
tyrant, basically. In lesser words, I'm not no tyrant, and I let the team do what they want, how they want. That's the freedom you have on our record label. The only thing we ask is don't hinder us. Don't share any sensitive information that don't need to be shared, which I hate to say it doesn't really get shared unless it's amongst the head faculty. And just be loyal. We're not asking for y'all to give us anything. We're not asking y'all uh, uh unprofound or just crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking none of that. So y'all can go to these record labels, but I guarantee they're gonna 360 you, steal your masters, steal your catalog, own the rights to have your stuff, or they're gonna turn around with how much you owe them, and you're gonna still be working off to pay them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Let them know, fool. Let them know. Let them know.
Atlantic Records yet. That's because we're gonna be bigger than that. Mark my words, you know. But we are where we are, you know. We're not just, and no disrespect to anybody starting off, you know, because we had to take those steps before we got our LLC, before we got officialized, before we're recognized. Because mind you, getting an LLC not just in your state but in general. Like for example, we're more specifically recognized. We're based out of where we got our LLC from, which was the state of California. So when you look at our stuff, it says the state of California recognizes Spill Records, and then you even got to do a government one. So I'm trying to tell you, bro, the team has put literally racks into it. Shout winners back because literally called me up one day. It was like, hey, bro, I just got the LLC. I took care of it. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. So you guys are not walking into some rinky dink operation. You guys are walking into a solid team, a family-owned business. You know what I'm saying? The same way you walk in a family-owned business or liquor store or something, you know, and they expand. Well, that's the best way I compare it to. You know what I mean? We're professional. We're here. We're working what we're working with. And if you're looking to expand,
Am I tripping? Am I? Is it me frozen or the homies frozen? Hold on, guys. Oh, I think the homie got frozen. Mike's World. The homie Mike's World. Everybody go subscribe to Mike's World, man. Go follow the homie. I can't wait till you start dropping content, fool. That's good. I'm glad you're back, homie. I've been wondering. I'm glad you're doing good, homie, and you got your channel back. That's awesome, fool. See what you got coming next. I trust me. I've been on that road, dog. Trust me, pero you know, once you learn the game way, like it's just because there's a lot of people who like to point the finger on here, you know, and they like to hate on people's work, you know. Damn, that fucking long way. Damn, HCB chemistry, man, in the building. The homie's phone died, I think. Yeah, the homie's phone died. Much love, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get my channels back. Man, I've been going on TikTok lives a lot. I started working in Ray. I've been working for a while now, so that's why I've been absent from YouTube. I've been trying to make videos and stuff. I mean, I know they kind of sound like I have all my equipment and shit right here, but when I'm on the run and shit, I'm like I'm trying to stay relevant with you guys, you know. At the same time, take care of my kids and my daily life, you know. But I do thank everybody who continues to subscribe even when I'm not putting out content and who stays put, bro. Like ACB, Mike Swirl. There's a lot of you guys, bro, who stay put on my channel, bro. And you know what? It's truly appreciated because you know what, bro. Sometimes life just life just takes over, bro, and shit gets crazy, you know. But I will say I appreciate you guys, bro. Thank you guys, man. Mike's World. Go subscribe to Mike's World. Go subscribe to HCB Chemistry. Um, Tomorrow I gotta go to work. I got my, you know, I just been on the grind, dog. I became, you know, becoming an assistant manager. Dog, it's a lot of shit, fools. Like, so my days get real busy. But I'm glad to see you guys are doing good, bro. I'm glad to see familiar faces in the chat, like Mike's Real, HCB Chemistry. You know, that's right. Oh yeah, go to the No Paperwork podcast, fool, on YouTube. They have all the full breakdown with the papeles and all that. They're the northern factor. Um, I shit, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, fools, but Sea Dog in the building. Sea Dog's another homeboy right there, man. God bless Sea Dog. Sea Dog's my homie, dog. Sea Dog's been a homie for like, I don't know. I've been on YouTube for about 3 or 4 years now. And ever since then, I've known Sea Dog, Maestro, HCB Chemistry, a lot of you fools. Eh, But yeah, man. But hopefully, it's crazy, bro. Life's real short, you know? Gotta be careful. What up with Toto? Shit, bro. That fool lost his mind. I was just pretty fucked up to see how bad he deteriorated mentally. Uh, I personally think TikTok, I mean, YouTube, I personally feel like YouTube and a lot of these weenies, were going in on him with no faces. Right? Those fools with no face creators, right? They were talking a lot of shit, right? About that fool. They even had that fool was so caught up in these Vatos faceless drama that he was in LA trying to prove a point to a Vato who doesn't even live in Southern California, right? This Vato lives out of state. The Vato that I'm talking about with the faceless channel, I ain't gonna say his name or nothing, but that fool's not from Southern California, homies. I'm gonna just tell you right now. He's not from Southern Cali. He does not live in Southern California. That Vato lives far from here, but all his content is faceless Southern California content, right? So he pretty much harassed the F out of this Vato where he was down in LA trying to prove a point. Could have got this fool. Because he's lucky, dog. He didn't want, dog. It had to have been really, really early, Holmes. And, he's gone now, but this is just a stupidity I hope nobody else does, dog. Because at the end of the day, fool, I've been to LA a gang of times, homie. And let me tell you something, Holmes. LA's not the place to play around, fool. Now he must have had somebody watching over him, down palabra, fool. Cause you know what? For him not to run into one homeboy at all was a miracle, G. Palabra, fool. I'm telling you. So, what that right there should have been a sign, like slow. Plug it in and walk. Let me plug it in. 32. Yeah, guys. I don't know why YouTube keeps booting me off for some damn reason. But listen, bro. Like I just think it should be left to like his familia to come out and speak about whatever. But like I said, a lot of these fools, dog, they drove him to that point, and you just cannot let YouTube get you to that point. And I've seen this with multiple creators, dog. I've seen this happen to multiple creators in the past too. I'm not gonna say names, homie, but I've seen fools get harassed so bad on YouTube and then they can't handle it, Holmes. They say that they've been to the level 4 and they set in the shoe and they did all these fucking bahs and in the neck and all that shit, right? But yet they can't handle these trolls on YouTube and they end up crashing out. Their channels get deleted. One of them ends up getting shot. The other one's all up in his feelings, got his channel deleted, had to start a new channel. Like, fool, these fools cannot take the internet, then how the F you want me to believe you were doing this to fools on a level 10 yard? Come on, bro. Let's keep it real, fool. Like, this what I'm gonna leave my gente with this one. It's not where you from, homie. It's where you at now, dog. And it's okay to be a normal human being and raise your kids, homie. And take care of the family, fool, and put the familia first before you put the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. That doesn't make you a bad guy, Holmes. What makes you a bad guy, dog, is going out there and failing the mission, Holmes. So I mean, if you know that you can't keep up no more, then you should just do the family thing, homie. Take care of your kids, dog. Take care of the kids. Take care of the pad. You know what I'm saying? And don't crash out. It's one life to live, fool. Live it right, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't play no fucking kid charges, dog. Like, honestly, like, I didn't want to make a video on that whole issue, dog. But honestly, homie, like, look, this, I'm gonna leave it here. A lot of these creators who be the ones talking about they're active and super machismo, cholo, fucking all these signs they're throwing up, fucking whoop whoop whoop, and all this bullshit, right? Now, homie, let me say, mind you, I still live in Riverside. I still live in Riverside County to this day, since middle school till today. So I could speak about shit like this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you fools claim an area, and you're not even in that area, homes. You guys are way the fuck in somebody else's neighborhood, right? A lot of you fools talk shit on the internet, and when I ask, like, hey, who's this vato? Who's that vato? Oh, he's from here, but he lives over there. Or he's from there, but he podcasts from over there. Like, fool, that shit's weird, dog. And you guys gotta just be yourself, be original, fool. Learn how to create. Fuck the drama, dog. The drama's only gonna sell for so long, fool. And just remember, dog, what you put out there is gonna come back to you, fool. You know what I mean? But all these fake ass YouTubers that were saying rest in peace and all this shit, fool, like, how you gonna forget? Get out the way, baby. Go to your room, I'll lay down. Oh wait, it's vacation tomorrow, huh? Hey, listen, I'm gonna leave you with this. Someone who touched an underage girl, dog, and you're saying rest in peace, making videos, condolences to you. Hopefully you're resting in peace. What happened to you was wrong. And now let's run it back, homie. There's actually paperwork, right, where he forced himself, supposedly, allegedly, right, according to the state of California, was an underage, person. I don't care if you're my uncle, my brother, my homeboy. I don't care at all. There's no explanation. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Y'all fools are weird, dog. And it's all for $1, dog. It's crazy because you fools will say rest in peace to a pedophile host because you want to be in the algorithm. Let that shit sink in, homie. Let that shit sink in real quick. You want to be in the algorithm, right? Same thing with the Munchie B situation, homie. Hey, the same thing with the Munchie B situation, dog. That fool was saying F Mexicans and all this shit. He went in on the young homie, right? And this goes out to all you double S big baller gangster fucking podcasters, right? This is for you, Vatos. Check it out. I've been thinking about this shit, and this is me as a homie thinking from the outside looking in, right? Look, P Face, a young homie from Compton, double S homie, right? He got disrespected by an older Vato, right? From a different card, homie, from a whole different card, a blood, and on top of that, a whole different Ranfla, right? If you know what I'm talking about. So, that same Vato went and sat down with some alleged double S Vatos, right? But them Vatos that be like double A, blah, 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 right? And tell me why, Holmes, those older homies never addressed Munchie B. Hey, Holmes, why did you go in on the little homie from Compton like that? That shit wasn't right, homie. I'm just letting you know, as older homie, we don't do that shit, homie. And I'm speaking for my Ranfla. Ranfla to Ranfla, if you know what I'm talking about, homie. But nah, fool, you fools let that fool sit there. Have somebody else fucking call in, homie. You guys had somebody else call in and get at that vato over the phone. The vato couldn't even roll up in the building and say what's cracking with you, homie. And this vato's blind. How's that shit gangster, fool? I just don't know. I'm lost, Holmes. I'm lost. Cause in my world, if that vato came in my house or in my area, and I knew that he tripped on the little homie, I would ask him, like, hey, what's up with that? What's the fellow with that? What's the issue, homie? That's a little homie. Like, that shit don't look right. Get your little homies, run the ones with the little homie. I'm just saying, though, you don't sit down with the Vato and make a podcast after he disrespected the Rafla fool. Like, I don't know, homie. It's just weird. But like I said, I'm not preaching negativity, homie. I'm just saying, fool, like, you fools preach this high power shit and stick together and fucking Mexicans stick to. I seen all these videos, dog, like grown ass men, fool, talking about let's run the fade. Like, you don't think people watch these fucking videos? Like, there's people that watch these videos all day just writing shit down, homes. And it'd be the older homies, dog. That's the sad part, dog. It'd be the older homeboys, dog. Older homies, older than me, fool. Like older homeboys, dog. They be on the internet talking about, let's run the fade, meet me here, meet me there. Like, bro, that's a stupid shit, G. Like, that's just my opinion, dog. Like, I'm gonna leave it there, but I don't preach that bullshit gang shit. I don't. I love my brothers. I got African Americans in my family, so respect to my brother community. I got love for you, Cali Media. Hey homie, we locked in. But at one point, back in 2001, 2002, when I was 16, homie, there was a lot of race riots, fool. And that's just what it is, homies. We went through that shit, right? We went through that rough life. Like, we fucking at school, fucking chairs flying, fucking hootahs trying to come, like, everybody going. If you know, you know. If you live in LA County, San Bernardino County, San Diego County, I don't know about up north, but if you're in those surrounding counties, you know exactly what I'm speaking about, homie. And the high schools were going up, the middle schools were going up. It was crazy, fool. Wherever you got caught slipping, you were getting fucking done. You were just getting, it was just wild, homie. And it was like that for a lot of years. So now when you get these internet gangsters, dog, and they want to do these views and shit, and they want to play this race card, you got fools like me, dog, who really got jumped, who really went through the struggles, dog, at those times. I got homeboys who got put in the hospital at those times, homie. To see now, we can actually live in the same neighborhood now, right? Like, okay, so some of the brothers that I know, I went to school with them, homie, right? I could live with them. I could live next to them now because we really overcame that battle, homie. So when you have fools like Whack 100, Munchie B, and then podcasters that say they represent certain people, which they don't, you know what I'm saying? The only way you can earn that, homie, and really say you represent somebody is being inside that motherfucking wall, homie, and really establishing. And you're only speaking for yourself. I said, like, there ain't no, homie. That's the thing, dog. Like, one person doesn't speak for the whole burrito, dog. You speak for yourself. So whatever comes out your mouth, you're responsible for, dog. Ain't nobody else fucking gonna. Homie, when it's time to get packed out, ain't nobody gonna back your ass up. You packed out, homie. You just so like this whole like a lot of you fools just how like try to pull the juice card, homie. But when you get inside there, homies, just remember that YouTube shit. That shit don't mean shit, fool. You're a number in the summer, and that's it, fool. Remember that shit. Another number in the summer, homie. You better hope you can fucking handle it. You know? See, that's different. Yeah, up north, you guys never had. That's what I tripped out. Cause I've been to San Francisco, right? I've been to the Mission area. I've been to San Francisco Fisherman's Wharf, the Wax Museum, the Horror Museum, that fucking submarine. I ate right there at that little crab shack. I went out there, dog. I seen the Wax Museum, the Horror Museum, uh, the submarine. I went to Alcatraz. Alcatraz was a dope ass experience, bro. If anybody ever has the blessing of like financial wealth, and I know times are hard right now, but if you have that money to go out to Alcatraz, bro, I would definitely take the experience, bro. It's truly amazing, bro. Uh, they give you okay when you get off the boat, they give you a headset. You put on the headset, and it starts to tell you the story, fool. And as you're walking through the prison, I said, yo, you're walking through the cell blocks, right? And the cells are like one, two, I think like 4 or 5, I think like 6 stories, homie, stacked. Boom, 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 all the way to the top. And you hear all the inmates talking, like, and if you're really in prison, fool, it's a trip, fool, like your headphones in, but you're like looking like, what the fuck, like fucking shells, homie, like the size of probably smaller than your closet, like shit, you're really tiny, fucking, and then they showed us the execution chamber. That shit was scary, hey, homie, that shit was scary because where they would execute like death row inmates, you had to walk down a stair like this, a black spiral stair all the way to the bottom. And then there was like a little room, homie. It was weird as hell. And then they showed you where those fools escaped from the roof. They showed you like they had like a glass, homie, on the bed, like on the bars, so you couldn't stick your hand in. But they had like the shit laid out still, like the whole cut, like everything they left behind. Like if they were still in the cell, it's a really cool experience. You know what I mean? Man, field worker, dog. Salute to. I worked in the field one time, man. You know what? Hardest fucking job I've ever had in my life, homie. I was picking asparagus, getting paid. Hey, the pay is fucking awesome, homie. But the work is. Hey, but I did it for a while, homie. I was picking up boxes in the field. You know, as the tractor's going, you got to pick up the boxes and stack them. And that motherfucker don't stop, homie. All day long, one after another, homie. One field, you're done with that one, and to the next one. That one to the next one, that one to the next one. All day long for 12 hours, just throwing fucking. And then you go to the freezer. You take all the cajas off the little trailer. Well, it's actually like a flatbed, right? You take them all off on dollies, and you stack them in the freezer. And then later, some fool rolls up in a big ass trailer with a reefer tray, and you load that fool up. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck, homie. Real work right there. Fox lettuce, that's right. My grandma worked for the packing lettuce company for a lot of years, fool. Hey, respect to respect. Fool. I remember going and taking her lunch with my dad, and she would in the plant, like, in the real plant, like, where the shit, like, big old belts coming down with fucking things of lettuce and shit, like, man, that shit was crazy. We would go take her lunch, my grandma. I was a little kid when my dad would take me. Let's go take your lunch to your grandma, and I'll never forget because she lived like 2 blocks away from the house. We would walk over there, take her lunch. I remember she would have her hairnet on with her apron and shit. It was crazy, dog. Nowadays, these fools will not. For the field is hard. That's real work right there. The field. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, homies. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I just want to say gracias. I'll go live Monday because I gotta work Sunday and Monday. You know, I'll go live Sunday night. We chop it up for a little bit. You guys go subscribe to Mike's Room and HCB Chemistry. Go subscribe to my boy C Dog. I'll be waiting for your videos. Catch y'all later. Stay safe, stay blessed, man. I can't see, baby. Hold on. You guys stay blessed, stay safe. My son wants to put something in the screen for it. I don't know. What does he say? I can't see. Yeah. Yeah, my boy's right here now. He came over here, so he's ready for me to go with him to the room, probably. Take him to the room. This fool's like glued to me. No, come on, Dad, let's go already. Yeah. Yeah, you hear him? Fucking fool. But that's the best part about being a dad. Fool. Instead of the homies calling you, hey, fool, let's go fucking do some stupid shit. My son's calling me, come on, come to the room and watch a movie with us or something, you know? I'm going. Put that back, man. I love you guys. I love you, baby. All right, guys, you guys have a good night, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. Happy holidays. We're gone.